everybody. Good morning. I want to take a poll. How many of you guys have a smartphone? Raise your hand. And how many of you guys that have a smartphone play games on the smartphone? So that's quite a majority.
Oh, awesome.
Yeah. Awesome. So we're here to tell you about a new company called Panda Studios. It's a gaming company that creates like animation and different types of games. And we're launching a new game called The Adventures of Red Panda. So we're going to tell you a little bit about how we're going to make that happen. So yes, The Adventures of Red Panda is the game, and it's done by the 5 of us. So here's a little bit of a preview of some advertising for the games. I don't know.
There's sound in there?
You need help? It's the sound of it. Yeah, so the sound is really not important. But so the game was created by 2 students who went to Savannah College of Art and Design, and their names are Sean Higginbottom and Miranda Marquez. Both of them graduated with a degree in animation, and Sean had the additional game design program. So both students created this game. It's themed on a panda, which is the main character, and the panda goes saving the world. And the way he does saving the world is by painting the black and white world with color. And he encounters different challenges while doing that. So the company right now is in its demo phase. They're creating the games, the voices, the sounds, and all of the additional, debugging within the system. And eventually it will be released so that all of you guys can download it on the Android market, the Apple App Store, and while you're sitting there bored, like at the doctor's office or waiting in line, waiting for the bus, you could be playing there, saving the world. So my teammates are going to explain to you some different objectives and the marketing mix and how we are going to make that happen.
So we have a couple different objectives and goals for the company. The first objective is to actually release a demo into our target audience. And then after that, we're going to try to make 30% profits and compensate the advertising companies with 30% as well, and incorporate companies into our game, that also ties in with our goals. And our goals are trying to actually partner with little charity projects, just as the Let's Move campaign run by Michelle Obama. And through that, we're also trying to do a little check-in system, how you check it into different places and say, oh, I was here, I was there. We're trying to incorporate that into our game so you can check into the future corporate companies that we're going to tie into, such as Subway. You go to Subway, you check in there, and then you actually have more points into the game to actually be able to save the world and paint the world. So those are our goals and our objectives. And then to our marketing mix, we're going to go with the product and service.
So for the product, we're gonna be basically an online game, and it's gonna be the panda saving the world and painting the world in different levels, and it's gonna be just for mobile devices. So you're not gonna find it at Best Buy and you can log into your computer. It has to be for your phone or
Tablet.
For price, in order to compete with other similar games, we're going to offer a free trial. And after you reach the 3rd level while you play, they'll be available for purchase for 99 cents.
And that's the standard rate that these games are going for. And being a new game and having the sponsorships, we would be able to price it competitively.
Okay, so for place, we'll be, since it's an online game, we're gonna have it on the markets for Windows Phone, Apple Store, the Android market, or the Google Play. So you are gonna have access for that game in all of those markets for the same price as well. So for promotion, as Estefania mentioned, we're going to partner with different businesses in different cities, and you can go and check into those businesses, and when you check in, you earn points through for the game, towards the game. So you're gonna have an incentive to actually go to that store. That's gonna benefit the store. And when you reach certain levels on the game, you are gonna earn like coupons and discounts for different stores in your area. As well, like promotion, we're gonna have like a link that you can log in through Facebook, so you can show your friends how you're doing on the game, etc.
In addition to what Juan said, there will be community partners. So like if one of you is teaching a Zumba class and you're interested in partnering with Red Panda, we will set up some sort of like barcode where the people who play Red Panda can go and scan that barcode while they're at your class, so it shows that they're playing some sort of active activity and they're also earning points for the game. And the reason that we're doing that is because this generation tends to focus on very technological and inside activities, and we're pushing to have a mix of both like active students and students who are focused on technology. Because the generation is changing, we also want to make sure they're living a healthy lifestyle.
And to go to that, like the business that are gonna partner with us are gonna be like healthy stores like Whole Foods and Subway that provide healthy meals, not like McDonald's and stuff like that. It has to be like something healthy and that will benefit the community as well.
Alright, as Maria had, you guys raised your hand, we saw that most of the people here have a smartphone. So we know that technology is increasing, and that tends to have an impact on the type of phone that people have and then how long they use it. CBS News actually did a study where they estimated that in 2011 there was about 708 million smartphones being used in the world, and then by the end of the year 2012, the number actually increased to 1.038 billion. So as we can see, the market there is increasing, and that's why we wanted to focus on that type of market. Even though we do know that that market is large, we wanted to be a little bit more specific and focus on the young adults that are tech savvy. And so that tends to range within, we wanted to focus on between 15 to 25 that are able to actually have access to going on to the Apple App Store or the Android market to get the game. So these students tend to be, high school students or college students, because we know that, we all get bored, we all want something to do, and so we want to fulfill that need of our target to be able to have them have a game, something that they can do on their spare time.
And lastly, this is just a picture of the original founding team of Red Panda Studios, and the creators are right in the middle, and the logo will be the Red Panda. So, and thank you very much. Does anybody have any questions about the game or about the company, what we do?
Stores like the App Store and the Android Marketplace, they have a lot of stuff on it, a lot of it's like lost. How do you plan on bringing your title out from all the rest in terms of getting people to download it initially? Because I know you have the coupon thing, but how people, because it's almost like a viral thing when you get a hit on iOS, people start to spread to people.
Right. So the primary thing we're going to do is we will release a promotional type of game. So it'll be like a free version of the game. It's a trial version. And we'll get the word out through the company website and the Facebook page, as well as through promoters, like a select group of people that are designated to send out the word about this game. The more people that get attracted to it and earn points will be incentivized to purchase the game through like connecting with a company or by earning free points. Like, let's say they earn 1,000 points on the game, it could go towards a free credit to download the game for free. You see what I mean? And the more they do that, the more they spread the word about how easy it could be to download the game, more people would be incentivized to also want to download it. And I know the target market is like, kind of shifts their attention very quickly from one game to another. So the company is working on creating different versions of the game. So like Red Panda is chasing zombies, or Red Panda is like Star Wars version, you know? So it's all, it's kind of like the same idea is going to be put in different versions. So as people get interested in one, they will also want to do more.
So it's not like downloadable pieces of content that you buy within the store. It's like you buy separate apps.
Yes.
That you do. So it's not like a cash shop.
No.
It's kind of like Angry Birds. You know how they have
Yes.
the games,
Yes.
different versions. You know, depending on like the holidays, if it's Thanksgiving or Christmas, so kind of like that.
So this game's actually out like right now.
No, it's not actually out right now. They're actually like debugging it at the moment. So it's a real game and it will actually be released. So when you do find it, you can be like, I heard about this in my marketing class. But right now it's not actually out in the market. Yes, ma'am?
So what does the game do? You said save the world. How does it, I mean, tell me
The-
something about the game.
Okay, so the game is a black and white interface.
Yeah,
So when you log into the game, it's like logging in to a black and white coloring book.
yeah.
And your job is to defeat like the bad like villains in the game and paint the world. By painting the world, you're putting more color and earning points, and that's how you save the world. It's just by painting it with color. However, the challenge is to beat the villains while doing it.
So the villains are also painting the world and
No, the villains are preventing you from painting the world. They don't want you to paint the world, and they're also black and white, so you have to like fight them or use your superpowers that you earn during the game to like stop them from keeping the world black and white.
Okay, I guess I'm not a game person. That's what it tells me. Now, and you said that you're going to incorporate companies within the game. So, and I understand, okay, you're having a Zumba class, you can have them sign up for the game, then what?
So,
Why do we need these companies?
so you can earn points and tools and weapons and superpowers within the game.
Yeah,
However, each of those costs a certain amount of points.
yeah,
And you have two options with how you earn points to be able to buy those things. You can either use cash or you can go to this event and scan. So going to this Zumba class might earn you 1,000 points, and those
Yeah.
1,000 points can be used to buy a superpower, which can help you defeat the villains.
okay.
And not only that, but when we have all these companies around the country in this case, we can promote our game, like, it's gonna be a promotion strategy. Because they are gonna, the companies are gonna benefit because we're gonna advertisement on the game, as well as we will benefit from that because they will have our advertisement in their stores. And every time, if you are playing, you can check in and you will earn points. So
Okay.
that's like a two-way benefit.
Can I add also like as you're earning like points with partnering with corporations such as like Subway or Whole Foods, they can get like a coupon or a free item from these partnering companies.
Okay. So what's so unique or special about this game compared to the zillion other games you have out there for your mobile devices?
So I know there's like 1,000 games out in the market.
Yeah.
This is the only one that provides an incentive for students to actually be healthy as well. So it's a two-way street. A lot of students now are so intently focused on technology that they forget about the outside world and actually taking care of themselves.
Right.
With this game, it's incentivizing them to play the game, which is what they're interested in, but also motivating them to do an activity, which is how we thought of the idea of partnering with the Let's Move campaign. It's pushing them to do activities that are healthy for themselves, and hopefully the result of that would be like reducing the risk of diabetes and obesity by making them do something fun.
Okay. Okay. Let's give them a hand.